I'm already in your channel, so I'm going to grab the link.
morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. I am a AAA developer by day and an indie developer by evening. I've been at this on and off for about 40 years now. I spent the past three and a half, almost 4 of which, working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. We're going to do a special playtest this evening. So about maybe 30 minutes of gameplay and then 30 minutes of fireside chat to talk about the hates and greats and everything in between. So I'm going to go ahead and... I think Swashbuckling Fox, you want to turn your... Let's see, am I streaming that? Oh, yep. I'm going to cut that sound real quick. There we go. All right, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and give it 1 more minute for one of our testers to show up. We got 5 here, just 1 more to go. I'm going to start launching the game. And I'm going to cut to our playtesting mode. So now it's just going to be a full screen of my screen now. And can you all in Discord hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. So you can, and it looks like my viewers can hear too. So, okay, so another minute for Just Cavino. And the cool thing is, again, we can do a late join if we need to. Don't need to wait too long. And give them 20 seconds. $10 seconds. Okay, he's going to be a late joiner. I need someone to start the quick match. Who wants to volunteer?
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Sam is the server. I will wait. Let us know when you're up.
It's up.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and launch the game and then press quick match. Top left. Okay. Looks like we got 5 in. Excellent. Okay. I guess everyone pick your hero. All right, and here we go. If anyone crashed or anyone has problems, go ahead and don't be shy. And off we go. Oh, jeez. Get it, Sam. Nice. Counter there. Nope, what did I do? Oh. And respawn counter stuck with me. Nice. Hey, Nittany, welcome. Glad you're making it for the playtest. Air Force Game Player, welcome, and Shelly Bell, welcome aboard. You're doing an online playtest. We have 5 people in the game right now. The goal for this playtest is to make sure the networking is pretty solid, and so far it looks it. I've never had a smoother experience on the network so far as a client. Oh, almost. Oh. Ah. So Nittany, you probably see Swashbuckling Fox on the screen. He's playing the Were-Orc. He can turn into a werewolf or turn into a wolf with his ability and do some serious damage. Yeah, like that. There he goes. Okay, getting a little jittery here, but hanging in there.
Oh. Building tornadoes.
Can't be no one scored yet. Come on, come on! Oh! Oh, jeez! No, get it! No!
Oh!
What an epic way to win a match. Oh. Alright, so here are the stats. These are one and only goal. I got the most takedowns somehow. Zoido's got the most conversions. Alright, now we're going on to the next match. So there's, I believe there's 7 or 8 fields in the rotation. And we usually get through the first 3 before things kind of get messy. Well, we'll see how far we get this time.
Oops.
Yes.
So now I'm playing a Dragoon. Oh, no. Oh, missed.
Oh shit.
Cam, how do we always end up picking the same character?
Oh, yeah. shit, Sam. I'm not seeing the Dragoon circle when I do the pounce.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Good log.
Yeah, oh, I'm not seeing the circle hardly yet. Maybe it's being buried in the sand. Oh, nice. All right, let's do this. Oh, answered that one. Oh, I better not go in. Oh. Yeah. No, I don't want to respawn. Oh, almost had it. Oh. Oh. I wonder where I bounced off you.
I think because I had pressed no aiming ability.
Oh. No, no. Oh. Yeah, some wonkiness when the quicksand is active. See that in the lag a bit. To blue team's credit, the AI doesn't really know how to stop walking goals yet. Oh. No. Gotcha. Seems very unhappy I took the ball away.
oh, damn it.
Wow.
Almost managed to walk that in.
Oh, canceled that. Oh. Go, go, go. All right, go for it. Was it? Oh, it's playing the defeat music when I got a victory. You gotta remember that one. Playing defeat music when victory can't see Goothorn pounce jump ring. Jitter during sandworm quicksand. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly ping Just Cavino, see what he's up to. All right. Yeah, Just Cavino can't make it. He forgot, but that's okay. There's gonna be more playtests. I like being with Tunia, so I'm gonna be there next. And the thing about playing a midfielder is they tend to have a good. Well, the Wizard has a great kit. The other two have some decent buffs, and don't forget to use your buffs. They can turn the tide. This level is an orc theme park with water slides. So, whoa, what's this?
Oh.
I lost connection to Sam.
How did I lose connection to host?
Oh, that's interesting.
Can we have a quick match again?
Yeah, let's do a quick match again. You know what? This happened in the initial play tests where when we joined that map, weird things started happening. So it could be a level problem. Anyway, I relaunched the game. I'm coming back in. It's a quick match.
I think I'm in the wrong place. I ended up in my own.
Yeah, I gotta make a note of that. When the test is over, I'll show everybody where the log file is, and then they can send me the log folders. All right, I got Swashbuckling Fox for red team. I think we're waiting on one more. All right, so we got Sam
There's Sam.
for red team, and I think one more.
Okay,
we got 3.
Alright.
So this means we're gonna go back to the first field again, but that's okay. What we can do, maybe after 2 more matches, we can jump into a custom game and see if there's something amiss with the Slogbog. Yeah, so this is the kind of problem we want to flesh out in play tests, and like everybody's log, I'll try to piece together what happened. Little jitter there, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I might actually be the host for this one.
Okay.
Which last time we saw some flags since I'm West Coast.
Okay. Well, that's good. Let's play in this slightly higher. What pings we got? 84. Oh, should be fine. If this game can't do 85 ping, then I got problems. Oh, you're just gonna walk. I like how you didn't take a chance. You just kicked it at the last second. Also, if you're speaking colloidal, we can't hear you. Oh, nice. Technically, that's a defensive maneuver, but yeah, get the ball away from the goal. But yeah, it works both ways.
Oh my god, the spear I'm throwing is huge.
Oh, wow.
Gonna have a cheat sheet for that one. Whoa! Oh. Oh. This is the time to buff if any. This is now the time. Oh.
Too good.
Oh. Go, go, go!
Oh, damn. Didn't take some time.
Oh. Ouch. Oh, nice kick. But all for naught. Whoa. Oh, wow.
A successful kick.
Wow. He was
Saw
right
the goalie
there,
was
too.
down. That was the only opportunity I had for that.
Well, now I see the Goothorn ring there. I guess it's just maybe a desert problem.
Okay.
Oh, almost had it. Nice.
Oh.
Go, get it. Whoa. Go, go. Oh. I had it. Whoa. Oh, nice try.
Oh.
Good try. All right. He's going to log 2 quick things. Let's see. What we got for... Wow, so 2 goals. Got the most Coito again got the most takedowns because of Ulrich. All right, 2 quick things I want to log. With about 85 pings, melee weapons get a bit jittery, and if you cancel a Latunia dash, she'll fall from the sky. Alright, I'll play now. Oh, you want to be the wizard. I want to show our viewers how versatile the wizard kit is. What? Oh, why did I kick it there? Wrong way, I think. What
Wow. Whoa.
Whoa! I don't know what happened there. I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah! That one.
It's gonna be that kind of game.
Everyone's going to turn wizard. Everyone's going to go wizard now. Which, by the way, you can change. For those who didn't know, you can change. Whoa! What the? What happened to my? Oh wow! My VFX are pretty crazy looking when I'm buffed.
Yeah.
All right,
it's
all right.
Pretty ridiculous.
All right, that's one on the list. Oh. Right. Buff VFX for wizard. Crazy.
Oh,
My dash wasn't charged. Oh, no, you don't. Super gigantic projectiles. Like the 2 walls there. Oh, thank you. Oh, didn't want to do that. I almost scored my own goal. That deflect.
Let's get in. Yeah!
Oh.
That was awesome.
Oh. Yeah.
Get in.
See, I think part of that was going after the sandworm. Nice. Oh, why happened? Oh, get out of there! Oh, I almost did the pass myself trick and I failed. Uh-oh. Well, looks like it's... Oh, it's... Go. No. Oh, wow. I don't even know how I got it in there. Wow.
Everyone. Sorry, that buff came way too late.
Ah. Sam got walled. Oh, no. That's another thing. I mean, so if you're dashing and then the ball enters your path, you can catch it now. You just can't dash if you already have the ball. And I really like that change. Oh, stuck on the wall again. Have to know about that one. Oh. Oh. What the?
Let's
go!
Oh, I got
That's
the wall
good
up right
checks.
after you kicked. Oh, man.
Didn't even see the goal.
Nope.
I'm making some
Nice.
damn good plays there.
Nice play. Oh. Logs. Technically, the logs are only supposed to fall like horizontally and not do all that vertical angling, but I have to admit, it's kind of fun to look at. Ouch. Get dragged in. What about a tornado on top of that? We are not going to make this overtime. No, didn't even do that. Other way. Oh. I'm going to make a note of that bug. The ball seems to get hung up on the north wall of sand, some deserts. Like it's like infinitely bouncing. Okay, now we're gonna see if we get kicked out of this round or not. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing. I want to have an icon for the host player. All right.
Bog.
Here we go. So we're in this time. Where's the rest of my team?
Oh, yeah. The logs.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, you got hit.
These logs.
You gotta watch for that. That's the metagame.
Not crazy about those.
He's ready for that fight. I think I know which hero Swashbuckling Fox likes. Oh! Whoa, nice. Oh, nice. Nice use of weapon buff there. Oh, and Swashbuckling Fox, if you're having trouble ever tracking the ball, press the space bar and it adds an icon over your head that points at the ball at all times. Yes, nice buff. That buff was why we got the goal.
Yeah, using that buff feels good.
Yep. So someone on red team may want to buff. So this is a part of the game where your team composition matters. The AI is not the greatest at buffing, but look at you can hold down tab to see the leaderboard, see your team composition, and decide if you need to switch to another class. I think when the game is kind of young, I think a lot of people are just going to play whoever, but over time, I think players who are really into it will start theory crafting team makeups. Maybe.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Got overcrowded there. Whoa. Yeah, I don't understand why those Warwick rides are, why those waterlogged rides are kind of jittery when they just have a simple, flat, linear velocity. I'll have to look into that. Oh! No! Oh, what a good... Oh, I thought I had that. Sam wildly swinging at me.
Oh. Yeah, I like that werewolf form.
Yeah, his the way he does melee, when I got the animation working at first, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I could not wait to finish it. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got this. You got this. Oh.
Nope.
Oof. Oh. Yes. Good buff.
Go,
Whoa.
go,
Oh,
go,
no,
go.
no, no.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is going to be a shutout.
Oh, man.
Oh, we don't get many of those. Oh, thanks. Okay, you guys want to do one more, or you want to break for round table?
Another.
I don't think you guys even see the next one. All right, one more. I haven't been the Ulrich yet. Also, notice how in this lobby screen there's a little field kind of near the center, on the right, just to the right of the center, and it shows your team composition on the field: defense, offense, and midfield. If you think you're too lopsided on one side, you can adjust your, which hero you play. Oh yeah, and I fixed this too. This was having VFX problems when I fixed that. Now, the metagame in this field is... Oh, no, why did I do that? Is these little skeletons spawn. And if you kill them, you pick up a bone. And if you pick up enough bones for your team, as you can see at the top of the screen, then a gate will appear in front of your goal for about 10 seconds. And when that gate is up, no one can score on your goal. So look for those skeletons and kill them as you see them. And pick the bones up. All right, red team just got their gate up. Blue team just got their gate. Oh no, the ball's stuck. I think this might be the end of the match here. This is a known bug. Actually working on a fix, but you got it. Nice. I must have a dash.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Good buff there. No. Oof. It's close. Oh! Yeah, almost half the team spawned. Oh, no, I'll take that. Oh, I thought I kicked it.
Me.
Okay. It was one of those rare moments where the server and client disagreed where the ball was. But it corrected itself quite nicely. We had 2 bones away from their bone gate. Should have been more careful. Kill those skeletons, get those bones. Blue team go. Oh, you guys are... I have blue on the left side of the field. I'm the only one who's in the center. Is anyone stuck? Oh, the ball's stuck in the goal. Okay, that's even
No,
worse.
I have the ball.
Now that's definitely stuck. Oh,
I had the ball. I was running it.
okay.
That was weird.
Yeah. I was wondering why the whole blue team was on their side of the field for a sec. Nope. No! Gotta get better at passing. Oh, the ball went right past me. That's interesting. Oh, now it's I can't pick up the ball anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That's very interesting. All right,
Oh,
this
now
is
It's over on the red side.
all right.
Interesting.
Let me. What's that
Not Sam
command?
has it.
Okay,
Now
I
you
got
have it, Chris.
I got it. I'm gonna check. I'll definitely be looking at my log for that one. Oh! I'm gonna chalk that as a sort of desync issue somehow. Where are my pings anyway? Oh, pings are still reasonable. What if I'm missing? Oh. Yeah, something is wrong in my instance. I am desynced with the ball.
Me too.
Well, that's what the log file checks for me before. Yeah.
Okay, I've got it
I'm really
across the
desynced
center.
with it. This all started with a goal, I think. Maybe.
Oh yeah, when the ball was
Yeah.
I do
stuck.
see 2 balls on the mini-map.
Oh, you are. Oh no, kid. Yeah, I see one. You see 2 balls in the mini map. Oh.
Yeah, gold.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I got it for real this time.
see.
So throw it away.
I see several actually. Now that I'm looking at
You
the
see
mini map.
several.
Yeah,
Wow.
because
Alright.
it's just the gray circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soccer ball should just be a soccer ball. Yeah, gray circle on the radar.
Yeah.
Desync issue with the ball.
I saw like at least 6.
Ball not mismatch on server clients. 2 balls on 1 player. Okay. All right. I'm gonna duck out and so that was leave the match and quit the game. Alrighty then. Now this is the part of the stream. I'm gonna get the show back on. All right. So we got. All right. So here's all of us. We got Mega Kitty sleeping on the couch. So all is well with her. Okay, get some little background music going here. And desktop audio. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit of, I guess, you know what? I'll mix the background music till we go finish the roundtable. Okay. So back to the main camera. All right. So first, real quick, the issue list. All right. Desync issue, got that. Oh, one other thing. The dash cooldown sound effects was playing at the very start of the match. That's kind of a minor thing, but okay. So keeping those all those notes in mind. So this is the part where we go around the room and rate the fun factor. So I'll start. I give it an 8 out of 10 because it was more fun than last playtest to me when we had all the network problems, which weren't as bad this time around. That said, that's an 8 out of 10 you give a game where you've played it for a while, and like when you play Marvel Rivals for like 20 hours, you just kind of, you don't feel as much super excitement, but you still enjoy yourself. You kind of expect the ebb and flow of it now. You're less amazed at the special moments. But I think, again, all in all, more fun than last time. So I'll go down the list by the appearance of Discord. So let's do Swashbuckling Fox, who, by the way, this is his first game. So I'm interested to know a scale of 1 to 10, where a 0 is basically never going to play it again, and a 10 was this is the best game I ever played in my life. Well, as far as fun, just pure fun, what'd you think?
On pure fun as a brand new player, I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna
Okay.
do about the same thing that you said for long term. I had a blast with that. And I'm even just trying to be rough on that to not give a super high score, but like I was excited the whole time. You said I would probably get tired early. Nah, I enjoyed the whole thing.
Okay. Alex, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd probably say Probably stick with like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Still fun, but still room for improvement.
Okay, gotcha. And by the way, for those who don't know, Alex, AAA tester. So a 7 from Alex is like a 9 for. Anyway. All right. Next is colloidal. Do we have colloidal? If you're, we can't hear you.
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him chatting in game. The discoms weren't working.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. Well, then if you're watching the stream, Twitch TV Gaming On, then you can I can see it in chat or in Discord if you want to chat there, in the channel. You can send a DM or just post wherever you want. Here we go. Playtest discussion. No comms. Got it. I'll watch for you in playtest discussion. Here we go. It's coming in now. Love getting dashes back. Yeah. So on 1 to 10, how much fun did you have? 8. Okay. And now Sam, who I answer to to a degree at work. What do you think, Sam?
I don't know about that. 7.
7. Okay. All right. 7 8s out of 10s, looking good. And this again, this is we still got 6 months before uh, I want to try and get the game in early access. So this is good. This is a good sign. And there's a lot of polish I want to do even on top of all this. Okay, so now this is the part where we do hates and greats, starting with the hates. And by hate, I don't mean like what you truly hate. Just what was the single most thing that killed the fun when you had any moments where you weren't having as much fun? What killed it for you? And I'll go first. Geez, I don't know. I guess that would be when the ball went desynced. Ball desync for me. Otherwise, in a distant second were the moments of quiet where I was away from the action, and I was kind of walking simulator on my way to the action. So I felt like my speed should have been better, but that was only kind of a momentary thing here and there. Next up, Swashbuckling Fox.
Okay, so this is coming from a new player perspective again.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know at first whether I was supposed to hold the attack button or tap it.
Okay.
I figured out hold it eventually. But initially it definitely held me back a little bit.
Okay, not knowing to hold versus tap attack button held him back. Okay. Yeah, that was something where just FYI, if you are a ranged hero, both is supported, and if you tap, you shoot a little faster at a slightly more rapid pace. Melee does not have that. I'd like to have it. It's kind of a big deal to do, but I will kind of keep this in mind. Next on the list, Alex.
Hey. So I normally stick to ranged characters, but I tried melee today, and I don't know. It just feels like if I'm trying to like chase after an enemy that's running and trying to melee them, I always feel like I'm like just out of range.
Okay.
Melee and that just feels bad.
Chasing ranged heroes feel just out of range while meleeing. Okay.
For like, obviously you don't want to like guarantee the person giving chase is always going to hit, but yeah, I don't know how to strike that balance.
So there's when you're melee attacking, your movement speed decreases by a certain amount. I think maybe I could revisit that feature and maybe make it so you can catch up, but it takes time. So I'll think about that. That might actually be, and Swashbuckling Fox wants to stress that as well. So I could make it so you can catch up eventually, and that might help. So next will be colloidal, the walk backwards. Actually, what is you know what? Backwards walk. I forgot what the speed is when you're backwards. I'll have to look into that too. Okay. Not having enough info on the special map objectives. Loading screen. Oh yeah, if the range walks back, melee can't hit. Make a note of that. If the ranged walks backwards, melee can't hit. I'll test that somehow. And Colloidal wrote, not having enough info on the special map objectives. So that's an interesting one. What Heroes of the Storm did, they had the explanation, the loading screen, which was up for a good 15-20 seconds, so you could read it. And there were audible cues that of a narrator telling you what was happening. I may need to look into those, which could mean I might need to maybe have some VOs for that. All right, moonwalking. Okay, and I'm scrolling screen, and then Sam.
So my number one hate would be that it felt like walking the ball into the goal was the only like effective method to score.
Okay. Okay.
Coming from the guy who kicked it in like halfway across the screen twice.
You know how many shots like that I took for that one to go in?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. The AI will actually follow your cursor if you're a certain distance from the goal, and then as you converge into the goal, it will just start following you instead. So I can revisit that design. I'll have to think on that. Because you bring up a good point. You don't want the goalie to be so good that it's impossible to score from a distance, and you also don't want to exploit them either. So I just need to bring those two together somehow. And I may have to watch more of how like FIFA does it and other games, Omega Strikers and such. Okay, so those are the hates, and it looks like Claudio's typing something right now. There were some sweet spots you couldn't stop, but they were hard to hit. Okay, I'll add that note. Yeah, and there were a few times where he did block. Yeah, previously. Oh, not now. Okay. Yeah. It used to. Yeah, it used to be worse. I made it better for range, but not walk-ins. Okay, so let's move on to the greats. Let's see. For me, I don't know. I guess maybe it's the same grade as I had last time, which was when players all congregate by the goal. It's chaotic fun, and the game can keep up with it, which is what I like. And I like that, and it organically breaks up. One of my fears of this game was with the AI constantly all going after the ball all the time, clumping around it, and it was just kind of a slugfest. It seems that with multiplayer, that doesn't happen much. It may happen when the game rolls out to everyone, but I like how the there's nothing super terrible about that. So that's just me. But yeah, those were really fun. So let's go to Swashbuckling Fox next. But anything that, and you can maybe say something about the were orc.
Yeah, so I put most of my time into that character. I loved his special ability where I got to transform into the werewolf. Being able to fly across and catch up at certain points, which helped with some of those other problems that we were discussing just before. I really really enjoyed that. I can't. That was so cool. The ability. That's what really threw me up. So I really like how the different abilities mix things up in the game. I can mostly only speak from the one character. I did play one range character, and that was pretty fun too.
Okay.
But that werewolf beast ability was great.
Excellent. All right, and let's see what Alex's favorite great was.
So today I mostly focused on playing Tonde,
Okay.
and yeah, his buff is so good. Every opportunity, like I was able to support someone, like saying, "Oh, hey, here's like someone's got the ball, they're running, someone else is with them. Like, let me throw this buff so they can like have a good shot at getting it in."
Yeah.
And yeah, having like every opportunity to do that felt
Yeah.
great, and most of the time it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
And just thinking like if like it could be pretty OP if like there were two of them coordinated and they were able to like stack the buff so like when one ends, one and like another one starts.
Yeah.
So that would be a pretty strong strategy.
Yeah.
Though I did have a bit of an issue with the debuff
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this isn't quite a hate, but just since I'm on it,
Mm-hmm.
uh, sometimes it seemed like it wouldn't activate, and I don't know if I like failed the inputs. Usually, I would like hold it to kind of like cast the preview in advance, and I
Uh,
don't know if sometimes I got like hit out of it or something, but there would be sometimes it seemed like it just wouldn't go off. But otherwise, I
okay.
thought he was pretty good, especially because his projectile range
Okay.
was longer than Ellis when I tried him before.
Ah, okay. Let's see. I'll add that to the hates. That could be an actionable bug. Okay. And then grades from Colloidal. Or Ulrich buff. So yeah. Ulrich buff wasn't going off right away. Okay. I'll add that to the hates. And while we're waiting for the typing in of the grade, I'm gonna see what Sam thought. Awesome when it works. Okay. Ulrich buff is awesome when it works.
For my grade, I'd probably say the goalie character I was playing, his super kick, um, his it's part uh a great.
Oh, you're cutting out. Uh, you
Can
there?
you hear me any better now?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So I really liked being able to have a different type of kick, like a super kick to do, but on the other hand, also made me want that more with other characters. Since that's the only character, I think
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of the greats were around the buffs, and so just letting you know, Swashbuckling Fox, you got offense, defense, and midfield, and the midfields are buffs, and the way I see it, the midfielders they facilitate the ball moving from one end of the field to the other, so I think they're a good fit for the buffs, and try to make them well balanced. Um, and yeah, so I don't think anyone played Grace, the Beastmaster, but yeah, they have buffs as well. So good to know that these buffs are featured in the greats. So I'm I still there's still time to make changes to the kits, but I think other than the goalies kit, which actually was Horus, the super kick's going to stay. The shield's probably going to stay too. Maybe it's just the AI I'm going to change, but so that's good to know. And this is so that said, now's the part where I guess we open the floor to any general discussion, any final thoughts and so on. My thought is I think the game is, well, I'm going to figure out the ball getting stuck and the ball desync issue. But that aside, I think the game is ready to start disseminating to very early reviewers, content creators, and maybe larger scale play tests. Um, yeah, I think now we're kind of getting, I'm seeing a lot of the feedback just kind of more I think, yeah, just more fine points I see. This is the first playtest where I think we've had great success with that. Oh, that and the getting kicked out of of the Slogbog the first time. Okay, so general progress, ready to take playtesting to new levels. So that's my general take on things, and that's a very, very good milestone to have. And now but it also means it's going to get harder now because now I've got to do more of the finer things and more balancing very, very finely. So that's my overall. Any general feedback, Swashbuckling Fox?
Um, mm,
In fact, you know what?
not really. Oh, okay. Actually, I might have something, but I don't know.
No. Actually,
I'll just put it out there.
anyone who wants to speak up, go ahead. I'll just open the floor. Wow. Even
All right, I'll go. So, so overall, the biggest thing for me was that it's like so it kind of goes along with the not being able to really take shots into the goal very easily. Like I eventually made one from half field, but I think that's because I shot it from so far away that people didn't see it was coming.
mm,
I didn't actually ever expect it to work. Um, that that along with intercepting the ball is so easy that passing it to my teammates usually feels super risky and like a bad idea. Like I saw multiple times where like I'm running up with my teammate who has the ball. Um, he's on the bottom half, I'm on the top half. I'm ready for a pass, but it's just a better idea for him to just try to walk it in than it is to pass to me.
When you're near the goal?
Yeah, but also
Okay.
just in general, if there's like
Okay.
any enemy anywhere nearby, even if I have multiple teammates,
Mm-hmm.
like it feels super risky to try to pass it, and that's where really the most fun should come from is
Mm-hmm.
doing cool passes with your teammates, facilitating all that offense, and
Oh, wow.
be able to do cool things.
Okay, well, yeah. So first of all, thanks Dr. Dark for the gift sub. Thanks Swashbuckling Fox for the cheer. Got some action in the Twitch here. So yeah, thanks so much for you guys. That's very thoughtful, very nice. Um, and yeah, response to Sam. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so yeah, that is kind of risky if you're distant, even if you're close, because there may be a miscommunication, and I've seen this a lot. I passed the ball to you, and then you kicked it because you didn't expect to get it. You were gonna attack someone. Um, as far as passing, so I made it so when you pass to a teammate, there's a larger catch radius than there is for an enemy. Um, so that was one of the recent changes I made as of this playtest. Um, addressing
Oh yeah,
that,
yeah. It
I
could be if
get.
the enemy catch radius is a little too big then,
Oh, okay. So maybe the
because
enemy
you
catch
can.
radius is too big.
Yeah, because like my teammate could have the biggest catch radius in the world, but if
Mm,
an
okay.
enemy is between me and them, um,
Okay.
you'll
All
still
right.
get it.
I'll look at that. I think ultimately I'll have a radius for enemy catches and one for dynamic collisions. So I may have to have three radii in the end. Okay, but I'll make a note of that. So we'll look into the radius, maybe shrink it a hair. Um, let's see. Yeah, and then the whole making sure you're ready to receive the ball, and I think that might be maybe we're not exercising chat enough for that. Like maybe I should signal I'm gonna pass the ball. Um, I wonder. Ooh, almost like maybe having a
Oh,
voiceover. Like so here's the thing. There is a degree of aim assist. If I aim at Sam, then I kick, the game is going to figure out the trajectory to Sam. That said, maybe what I should do is a voiceover saying, like say Sam is playing as Horace. I should have my VO say Horace catch, and then if Sam knows to listen for Horace, then yeah, highlight who you're trying to pass to. Okay. Let's visit that for a sec. There's no a visual cue when I want to pass it to someone. Um, oh, and by the way, nobody is using the ping wheel. No one. So I'm gonna keep it, but I don't expect a lot of use out of it. So yeah, maybe highlight, um, have the hero, have the intended ball recipient. Yeah, exactly. Have the intended ball recipient uh, be messaged, and maybe it'll only be on their screen that the ball is going to them. What I could even do is maybe a very temporary line from the passer to the catcher. Maybe a very quick, um, two circles on their feet, and then a line, and then disappears quickly. Um, and two circles connected by a line. I like that. Or something more consistent with the existing cues. So yeah, I'll look at that. So maybe A, reduce the enemy catch radius. B, make it more obvious that I am passing to you. Um, and I think that could go a long way. Okay. Um, yeah, I'll make a note of that.
I've had a thought. Um, I wonder, this may be too complicated and maybe a little out there. Would there be any consideration for maybe having player input on actually catching the ball? Like instead of like it just automatically snapping to someone, could there be any room for like there actually being like a catch option, like an input, like when it's close to you to try to intentionally catch it. That way you wouldn't necessarily have like the unintended consequence of it kicking to someone or like you catching it when you didn't necessarily want to. And also like have like a little maybe too complicated, but
Yeah, I could make it an optional feature, and players could experiment with it and see if it has value or not. I could see pro players trying to do something like that, for sure. But yeah, there could be an input. It could be a toggle in the game settings. Yeah, Swashbuckling Fox. Remember trying to pick the ball up a couple times and it was right loose, and I walked right over it. They happened to me too, but that was because of in the dungeon the ball desync problem. The only time that said, another cause for it is if you catch it and you're about to use your weapon and then you left click and then there's a little timer that runs so that you don't accidentally kick it. But if you kick it after that timer expires, then well you lose it. I think I did that less often this time. Another option is you had just used an ability or something you're doing actively is making you unable to catch the ball, usually an ability. So that is something to watch out for as well. Dash abilities, you can catch the ball if you're in the middle of a dash, but you can't for some characters. I don't think Ulrich does it actually. Oh, that reminds me. I want to look at that. Ulrich can't catch a ball mid dash. I know I saw that happen, and I think they should. So I'll look into that. Okay. So that'll be that could be a setting, and then you can set your input up if you want. But yeah, it's that may not happen anytime soon though. But I'll put it in the backlog for sure, and and see what other playtests come up with. Okay. Any other general feedback? Oh yeah, Lutunia got stuck behind the bone gate. I gotta make Lutunia, so I'll make a note of that. Lutunia can get stuck behind the bone gate in the dungeon. That's a bug.
Question: the character select screen is where it tells us what all the abilities do, right?
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But once in game, if you didn't pay attention to that, you're kind of screwed. Which
Ah.
I knew it. A couple of them did. There was one ability I still don't know what it does, and I need to go look. That's on me, but I don't know if that's something you want to consider or not.
Actually, if you hold down F1, it tells you.
Oh,
But
good to
it's
know.
also a very rugged. It's a very developer hacked together menu, so it's not that great. Um, so I'll put in a note to make it more obvious to press F1 for.
Can I ask what I never got to land it. There was one ability, I think it was the control ability for the Were Orc. Um he did it was kind of like the dodge roll, but instead of dodge roll, he moved forward. It looked like he was going to do some
Oh,
type
the
of an
slice.
attack or
Yeah,
something.
that's
What
the
did that
slice.
do?
Yeah, the slice. He will charge forward, and anyone in his path will take severe damage.
Oh, so if I landed that, that would have been awesome. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It's also a straight line. That's the counterbalance to it. It's always going to be a straight line, and it doesn't have a very long radius, a very long distance. So it's more of a if you're in a mob, then use it. If you're like chasing someone and you're trailing them, you know, be careful because you might waste. I actually wasted two of them in the last match because I wasn't close enough. Yeah. So yeah, and the thing is, it's when you have abilities that you have usually abilities you can aim and hold. Um, I could make that one an aim and hold and show you the distance. I'll consider that. So prowler slice, make it an aim and hold. So it shows the distance. So that could be something to look into because other abilities have that. They aim and hold, like Goothorn and um, uh, Dodger has both, and all that. That might actually be a good thing. Because yeah, something, and that's the solution for you got one crosshair. It's for your weapon. What are you gonna? How are you gonna show your ability ranges? Well, without cluttering the UI. So, all right. Any other general discussion points?
actually speaking of those like held input abilities,
Yeah.
it would be nice to have a way to cancel that without actually using it. Because there'll be
I
sometimes I'll hold the input like as I'm like running down the field trying to like position myself, thinking yeah I'm gonna like use this buff or debuff or something, but then
oh
I'll want to change my mind and like go to a normal attack. But if I release the input, then I use it.
oh
So it'd be cool to just have a way
oh
to cancel that,
that's
like
already should
preview
be
without
in.
using it.
I think it's the same button that you press to activate it. Um, like some dashes have that. If the right click will cancel your dash
No, no,
mid-way.
I mean like the preview for an
Oh, the
ability, like a
preview.
debuff or something.
Uh,
Like if I'm laying like the spike trap or something, you hold the input and it shows like the little preview
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
But it'd be cool to cancel that and not have
Oh,
like commit to it.
oh, okay. So, yeah, I think that should be. So, what button should that be? Obviously, you don't want to release. My hot take, I guess, would be any other button. Yeah, any
Okay.
button maybe. Because you're in the heat of battle, you forget which button you're supposed to cancel the hold with. And I thought I had that already. Let me test that with on my stream with Dodger real quick, because I thought I already had that. Where any button should cancel that hold. And so while we're waiting for it to come up, let's see. Oh, I think Mega Kitty
Because you
left.
can hold it and still use your primary attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But if you do another button, then you use that ability instead.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about having any button cancel that?
Could be okay, but um, maybe not primary attack.
Okay. Okay, maybe right click. I'd probably use right click because that's what a dash cancel is. All right. Maybe with any button besides primary
The
attack.
the hold abilities are on different buttons depending on the character.
Uh, no, the hold abilities it's just it depends on the it depends on which ability you're using. If you're watching the stream, I'll show you. Let's go to the danger room.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, so I'm gonna load the danger room. This is a general test area. I'll be Dodger. So her dash is so fast you can't cancel it, but her other abilities. So yeah, here's aiming for the turret. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't cancel. Primary attack still works, but yeah, I see the point. So we want to find a button. So I would probably do another ability button to cancel it, like dash. Because why would you want to do a dash? Well, I don't know. I may want to do a dash if I'm in the thick of battle, and so that's a tough
Middle
one.
mouse button.
Mouse, yeah. Well, also gamepad.
Middle mouse button.
Oh, middle mouse. Okay. Yeah, middle mouse. Well, that's the ping wheel.
Oh, okay. Well, now I
Um,
know how to use that.
yeah, but like even if you use it, is anyone going to pay attention to it? Is the question. Um, so yeah, I don't know what button I'd want to use. 'Cause maybe I do want
I
to
think when you get
dash.
sweaty players, they might use the thing.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way to cancel it. Hmm.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily want it to be like any button because like if I'm playing a ranged character like that, I'm throwing out my range attack and then also holding down the preview, trying to like figure out where I want to place it while I'm still just using my primary attack.
Yep.
Though with the melee character, maybe that wouldn't necessarily make sense.
Yeah. Or
Actually,
another option,
yeah.
I could have any button do it and say, hey, if you just have any button do it, and you can't shoot, you can't dash, you can't respond as rapidly, but you just got to get better at knowing to cancel your ability. I don't know if that's going to fly though. Yeah, 'cause I can't think of any other way to deal with it. Yeah, every button's got a purpose.
Yeah, probably just if you take another action, cancel it.
Yeah, maybe just another input act. Well, maybe let's do that, and then we'll see if it makes the experience worse overall. And maybe we just got to play it to know if it makes it worse or better. So
Yeah, and ultimately it could be that you just maybe decide that like, hey, if you're gonna preview it, like you're gonna commit to it, like just do it.
yeah, so we should
But
yeah
a cancel would be nice, just as like quality of life kind of thing.
yeah okay yep. So yeah, that makes sense. Any other general anything else? Can we talk about anything? I think a lot of games cancel by using another ability. Well, hmm.
Got a little more.
Yep. Well, you know, we can.
Uh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, it's to say we can try it. And the worst thing that happens is we just roll it back, and that's it.
I was gonna say it might be a good idea to add a delay after catching the ball before you can fire it.
Oh yeah, there is.
Or
Maybe it's just not long enough.
yeah, maybe that then. Um, because yeah, just in the heat of battling so many things, like there's plenty of times where I caught the ball and shot it again before I even realized I had it, just
Yep.
because I'm clicking a bunch.
Okay, so maybe I need to increase that
Guilty.
more. Uh, where did I put it? There's a time. Was it time sense? It's around here somewhere. But yeah, I'll just make a note to increase duration between catch time and kick time a little. I'm doing it purposefully in very small increments because I think it'd be even more frustrating not be able to kick it when you want to. So I'll take that up just a bit. I mean, I think is it a property in this on this? Let's see, around here somewhere, or maybe on the possessor. Min dot product possessor history. Oh, I must put it somewhere else. Maybe in the possessor.
And the one other piece of feedback I had was just expanding a little more on the with the so the goalie like is pretty easily able to just sit in goal and block any shot block any shot. But if you look at like soccer, even like Rocket League or other similar games, like sitting in the goal doesn't you still have a pretty good chance of them making it in, and you kind of have to play out from there. And so it could be maybe making the goal bigger, or but just encouraging the goalie to play a little more out, because otherwise they'll eventually be a player, and then their whole job is just to sit in one spot.
Okay. Funny thing, I thought we had the opposite problem. I thought the goals were too big at first. So yeah, that makes sense. We'll see. Yeah, and it's like one blueprint, so I can resize them all, um, and go from there. Um,
Yeah, that's just one option to try to achieve that.
yep. So,
Just
so
like
yeah, we'll
encourage
try
the
that.
goalie to play a little bit out so that they're not just sitting there, and then shooting the ball becomes a little more viable.
Yeah. Let's see if I hit. Let's see, kickball. Yeah, well, I guess I'll look for it offline because I forgot whether I put it in the possessor component or the ball component. But yeah, the timer. So that's a good point. So I can make the goals a little bigger, and um, so knowing that, yeah, the walk-ins will still may become a little easier, but shooting from a distance is really more satisfying, I think. Um, Especially when you're walking it in, you're really close. You pretty much know you're going to get it unless they use their ability on you, and it's sort of a foregone conclusion when you're a certain distance. Um, yeah, range goals are way more satisfying for sure.
hmm
Um,
That's the kind of stuff you want to facilitate.
yeah.
Is cool offense stuff.
Okay. Um, okay. So any other feedback? All right. Well, that was a great play test, and I think even with the feedback changes I want to make, um, we are in a good spot. The game's in a good spot for kind of moving on to the next level of polish and fixing network issues and so on. But yeah, I would say if I use yeah, so I guess the really milestone would be fine for that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. I don't know, maybe on or after the stream, I'm gonna start entering these as new tasks in my bug tracker with the label for this playtest. And then I want to get back to fixing an issue with the ball getting stuck in the goal. We did not we had that problem today. I want to get back to fixing that, as well as working on the new MVP screen. Let's see if I got that around here real quick. I don't think I've showed you guys yet. I'm changing the post-match screen. So let me go to my reference folder, end of round. And so again, this is how it looks right now when you finish a match. Just next match starts in 10 seconds. This is how it's going to look, hopefully in the next play test. You're going to have your banner, your final score, and then the accolades. MVP, SVP, and these other ones.
Nice.
So I think that'll make the game more fun, more rewarding at the end of a match. Now you're going to start thinking about wanting to get your stats up once you start seeing this. I'm actually working on the calculations on that right now. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to do something that other game developers that AAA's don't do. I'm going to show you the magic secret sauce for calculating your MVP right here in this column here. This is what I figured out on my own last stream, actually. So you got all these stats, and then they're all weighted with a multiplier in this column, and then you have the score. And whoever has the biggest score will be the MVP. As you can see, there's like goals is number one is weight of 1 because they're most important, and then you see the other ones, and it makes you ask questions like, is an assist really worth half a goal? Is dealing damage worth 0.003 of a goal? And buffs, especially buffs, because I think these are underrated ways to really increase your chances of getting a goal, which is why I have it so high. So 5 buffs is equivalent to 1 goal currently. So these are just my first numbers. They can probably drastically change before the release, but these seem to work out. Like, you got 3 goals, your score is 10. You got no goals, but you did 20 takedowns, 1,000 damage. Then yeah, you got a good score too, but just not as high. And there are people who are paid big money to do this full time, making spreadsheets. So now I can join the ranks. So that and these fixes. I'll get a bunch of these fixes in for the next playtest. We'll be in the next playtest. Don't know when that's going to be. I'll be off next week, taking vacation, so I'll be out Monday. No stream Monday or that week at all. Oh, and the other screenshot, kind of not as refined. I was going to have like the numbers. I didn't really need to have the team numbers for this. I'm going to have like the team numbers and the other team's numbers and your career stats maybe somewhere on the corner for your overall. We're going to track that per hero, and work on that. So that's what's coming up next. That's a big part of the game. I think very rewarding. People are going to love it, and that is that. So otherwise, I got nothing else. Thanks everyone so much for the playtest. I couldn't do it without you. This game would be a lot more worse without these playtests, without you all testing with me and your support, watching the stream, engaging the comments. It's all really awesome stuff, and and I hope that this will get bigger. After I get back, I want to do another marketing push with some of this new stuff that we've done, new level, which you guys haven't seen yet, the new Sugan Castle, ripe with changes from my artist. I think early this morning or last night they sent me some stuff. This field is in development. There's going to be this is going to start like this, but then it's going to start getting darker and rainier. Hey, yeah, thanks for the follow undeclared. Good to have you here. So yeah, we're going to do, so this is going to be weather. Over time, it's going to get, this big dark cloud's going to descend further and further. It's going to get darker. And then some cool stuff's going to happen. I already told you what's happening last stream, but I'm going to keep it a surprise for if you didn't watch it. But it's going to be really exciting. I'm really stoked about this. There's going to be light rain, by the way. It's not going to interfere with your being able to see the field very much at all. It'll be like a very light rain, but it'll be there. Um, another field I'm excited to get more playtime on is Cutthroat Coliseum. This came before that. I like this field a lot, especially when you watch the intro, because the intro camera is so great on this one. So, you guys don't have to stay in chat, by the way. I just wanted to I'm just kind of winding things down here. If you need to leave Discord, go ahead. I'm just kind of switching back to stream mode, as it were. Again, thanks so much for your play testing. I'll let you know when the next one's going to be, and that'll be that. So, hope to see you at the next one.
Cool.
Yep. So
Thanks for
here's
having
the
us.
Cutthroat Coliseum.
Yeah, glad to play.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks again. Oh, and the
See you
Cutthroat
next time.
Coliseum metagame isn't in yet. But what happens is in this one, there's going to be treasure coins that appear around the field at random, and they spawn. And if your team collects enough, then outside this gate here, there's going to be a bunch of what do you call them? Mercenaries. We're going to come out and fight for your team. They're not going to touch the ball, but they're going to fight for you. And it's going to really be a pain in the butt for the other team for a short time. So the mercenaries, I think, are going to be a lot of fun in this one. So the fields, and this is why the field's going to be fairly empty, is the mercenaries are going to flood it, maybe 3 or 4 at a time, and they'll be just a one-shot burst. But I think it'll be fun. And I'll tell you, playing with online multiplayer is so much more fun than playing against the AI. Ooh, got a hole here. The ball fell in. How did the ball get over there? Yeah, I better remember make a note of that one. So yeah, so that's another field. And another one I want to play maybe at the next play test is Mount Penatugal, the fiery volcano map. There's no other soccer brawler that I know of that has a volcano map, especially not like this. Let's bring this one up. Yeah. This one is fun. And the metagame for this one, falling fiery boulders. So, on one hand, I like that there's a diversity in the field, lighting and all that. On the other, though, I think I like the lighter fields slightly more because of the lightness, because they're brighter. It's easier to see everything. But now that said, I think this field is fun to play in. Again, it's a bit low frame rate because it's loading all the assets in the background here. So, yep, these are the kind of fields that we have. Going to have metagames for most of them. There's a falling boulder over there. Another one over there. He almost got knocked down. I got knocked down. So, yeah, so this is what we're aiming for. This game's been in development for almost 4 years in my spare time. Meaning I forego many other projects. I could have made a bunch of smaller games and released them, but I've already done that. I released 8 games since I started game development, and I want to do something big for reasonably big, but not super big. Because yeah, I mean this kind of game, you could put a big team together. You can make it even way more polished than this in a shorter time for sure. But I just want to get this one out the door and make it a lot of fun. And because yeah, this is going to be by far the game that I think is the most fun that I've made so far. So yeah, and show you, want to see how it looks. Now I actually got the idea 10 years ago. Here's how it looked when I was in Unreal 4, when I was experimenting with where is it? Experimenting with how behavior trees work. Here is Field of Heroes circa 2014. This was just all marketplace, like all free assets, learning how locomotion and behavior trees work. That was it. So yeah, it's all ranged weapons. Even though they have swords, they're all ranged. So that's how it looked back then. And then I took a serious stab at it in 2017 in Unity 3D. Yeah, Unity, and it just didn't have that. It had an issue. I mean, it had abilities, it had ball control, but it didn't have this level of polish or excitement by a long shot. But that's because you start out, you don't really know what you need until you get there. So yes, this was multiplayer. This actually worked. This was on itch.io. I took it down to avoid confusion with the new version. So, yep. So that is yep. So those were the old concepts. And then finally 2022, I'm like, all right, let's do something. Let's be serious about it. And I wonder if I have any other old stuff. Pre 2020. All right, I did oh yeah, that was Unity. Okay. So pre-alpha, was that also? Okay, I think this is okay, so this one was, I think, oh, this was Unreal 4. This was like Unreal 4 comes back, and this was a prototype. I think that's something a little more recent than that. So that was kind of more of a cartoony look. Okay, yeah, so this was like Unreal 4. Um, but it still, I mean, didn't really have that edge. I mean, this was the same artist, by the way, same art team. And I went to him and said, look, I want to do something that looks better than this. I want to go all in and get your best artists and let's make something amazing. The dance, Fortnite dance there. Was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth made in UE4 like remake, or was it UE5? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know that. UE4. So that was that, and then he had the Orc Village. This was the old desert map. But yeah, compare this. So let me pause this and put it in the maybe the corner of the screen with the new Yisim Desert map. They customize it heavily, of course they do. That's okay. So compare this flat desert, got a dead tree, a little rock over there. I think that's a rock. And now compare this with this. So I think I know which one I like better. Yeah, Epic Elfsmore, yeah. Yeah, I love, man, I was blown away when my artist showed me this before I got it. I'm like, man, this is like Blizzard made the game kind of art. I was blown away. So, yeah, down to the wood here. It's really nice, like kind of cartoony-ish. Yeah, I really like this one. So yeah, and then again, this was the one where I just and this could have done okay. It's just not like this. The Slogbog, yes, yeah, Slogbog. Let me see if I have any more prototypes. 2022. Oh yeah. So I'll show you. This is the while that's loading. This is the very first Unknown Ruins. The vanilla field, vanilla grass field. This was the very first iteration of it. See, the heroes are pretty much in place. See the kind of low quality badges over here. Low quality. They got these stones here. They're just kind of cut out. It was good. I mean, for a good start, it was a good start for sure. But it needed more light. It needed more more polish. A lot. I mean, here's the timer and all that. And this was like, I mean, for its time, I was pretty happy with it. And then here's the old desert. See, it's kind of not nearly as amazing looking as the previous desert. Oh yeah, this is the old Were Orc ability. This was the old version. It was just kind of a hack and slash, but that didn't work well. So yeah, this was 2022. Yeah. See, obviously a lot of yeah, and this was the old hero selection screen actually. Yeah, this is how it used to be because I was thinking, like hero shooter kind of stuff. And we only had these heroes at the time. We only had 5 heroes at the time of this recording. Yep, and this was kind of overview of the field. I think I still have it in the assets. What else do we have? The old danger room. Oh yeah, the blueprints. So yeah, that was 2022 circa. And then we went to 2023. I never did make a dev reel for this year, by the way. I only got I got 3 more months to make a dev reel for this year. So here we still got the this is where the dungeon came into play. The original version of the dungeon here. The things are getting a little more refined. We still got kind of this was the also the old 2D map here or 1D map. This was good, but it was easy to see. However, the 2D map works better because you got to know where they are up and down on the screen. So yeah, older VFX. Obviously, these are more realistic looking, not cartoony like they ought to be. This is the old goal scored animation. So kind of a quick trip down. Oh yeah, this was the old Cutthroat Coliseum. This was too big. It was so easy to beat the AI because this level was massive. So and the ground was kind of realistic looking too, which wasn't not much of a selling point there. But yeah, we've come a long way. So yeah, and again, I worked full-time AAA co-dev. So this is again, I worked a full day today and I did the play test after I skipped dinner, so but I'm not too hungry anyway. Yeah, this is Slogbog. I also love this one. I love that giant skull there. That's just pretty sweet. So yeah, this is and these animate when the game is running. These windmills they animate. So yeah. So I also going to change. So you know how there's like a flyby when you start the game. I'm going to change that flyby. I'm going to have the heroes come out from somewhere, like maybe over here, and they're going to run out onto the field. It's going to be awesome. That's just one of the many polished passes I need to do in the next 6 months. So I understand that there is a Steam PvP fest in February. So I have a goal now to have the game without the content creator kit ready for February. So that means these network fixes, more play tests, getting more people play testing, more energy, and then my understanding is unreleased games qualify for that PvP fest. So I'm gonna put mine up, and if they take it, and if I can still do early access afterwards, because early access I want to be a release candidate. I want to get off early access as fast as possible. Because I don't like sitting in early access. Like, you got bugs? Well, hey, it's early access. All games have bugs, so I'm just gonna sit on my laurels, and I'm not gonna do that. Early access is to really give it that final, polished pass, and then when it's solid, proven, then I'll release it. Hopefully within a few months tops is my goal. So we're gonna have 10 fields. The last one has not been settled yet. We're still working on that. So yeah, that's what I got. Again, I just keep showing other fields. Oh yes, the template map, the absolute bare bones of what a map has to have to play the game with. So yes, we got that too. So last thing I want to show you before I start entering those bugs is the content creation project. So you can make your own fields with this game. That's going to be a selling point. And by the way, you can host your own servers too. This game is listen server based, no dedicated server farms. So players are hosting. You can host your own dedicated servers if you want. It's up to you. But I don't know if I'll have that for Quick Match or not. I think Quick Match is going to be listen server flavor only. Dedicated server will be if you want to host your own server with your own maps, you can do that. So players can do that. And so yeah, if the game is released, it has like a little spike in downloads, and then like with all live service games, it's gonna plateau. It's gonna go down. So when it goes down, you can still make your own fields, play on custom servers, and all that, while I try to add new features to it. So that's the plan for the long term. I won't go into those yet, but yes, there will be other. I have other things I want to do after the Twitch integration, which I want to have for February for sure. Stats, the new post-match screen, all the bugs fixed that we saw, analytics, so I know, so I can better balance the heroes. I've got to have those analytics, and yes, it means that there's going to be some phoning home, but to a server. But I'll be full disclosure on that. All it's going to send are like the heroes and who killed who and all that. Maybe heat maps I could make on the field, and so that way, if someone says this hero is overpowered or underpowered, I can look at those stats and say, well, the stats seem to indicate otherwise. But tell me what your issue is anyway, and we'll see what the players say. Part of it's objective, part of it is subjective. You just know as a good designer that this is going to work or not work. You just know it. So, all right, we're almost up. And Mega Kitty is still AWOL. Where is she? She's probably sleeping in another room. How hard is balancing this? Well, honestly, I expected to be doing more balancing so far, but I haven't. I guess maybe the first two playtests, yeah, there's a bunch of rebalancing on the damage and such. It's not too hard because I keep the stats in CSV files, like here, like these are the hero hero numbers, health, speed, with the ball, with the weapon. And this, by the way, using weapon, I'm going to look at this for the melee a bit. Maybe I'll increase this a bit. Weapon scores, weapon stats are all here. These are all integrated in the game in data tables. So when I change these numbers on my CSV files, I update them in the game with one refresh button. Okay, this is the project for creating your own fields. It's content field heroes content creator kit. You can package your own mods, create new mods. This is well, it's not an asset. Well, it's kind of an asset flip. This is a cartoony RTS asset I flipped into this, and this is the you just running around. So you can't really play test it, from the editor, at least not now. But you can run around in it at least. So then you package this into a mod. You give it to your friends. You put it on Steam Workshop. You put it on your custom server, and then you play. The initial release will not let you make weapons or abilities because those require code that I don't think is ready to make public yet. It needs more refinement, needs more polish. I got to talk to modders. How should I present it to them? Because I want to engage with the modding community and know how they want things exposed, so I can make the best experience I can. So yeah, all you do again is just package mod. I have another level in here, the chessboard. You can play in a chessboard if you want in a mod. So yeah, whatever you want to make. And it's also going straight to Steam Workshop. So I do not have the resources to moderate these maps. That's going to be on Steam Workshop, I'm afraid. So that said, I also don't have the resources to do in-game moderation, reporting players and such. I just don't have the resources for that. So players are going to be able to self-manage. Players will have the option to squelch people they don't like to play with because they're trolls or they're offensive. So they will mute them and not matchmake with them and basically never see them again if they can help it. So there will be, it'll be all user-driven blacklisting, as it were, because again, I don't have the resources to moderate this. Now, if this were a big $1 million investment project, then maybe there could be a moderation team, but I just can't do it. Listen. Unless we have to upkeep, yeah. Yeah, I really want, and if the game, if it doesn't take off, then I want to be prepared for that too. If it doesn't take off, then I'll still maintain it, but I won't be as ambitious about what I add to it in the future because be other games. Yeah. So yeah, and that said, I don't know if I'd encourage other developers to make live service games by themselves. I won't tell them no. I will tell them it is going to be an adventure, especially if you got a full-time job and family to care for. It is going to be something that you need to be able to take vacations from and unwind from. So, and if you can get a small team together, then all the better. So again, this is the creator kit. I proved that it works, so it's on the back burner until I fix all the other stuff. Oh, since everyone is off Discord, I'm going to leave chat as well. And let's see, let me hang up. There we go. Yep. So that's where we are with things. I'm going to go back to the other project and show you those data tables real quick. I want to show you the data tables that govern the player damage and speed and all that. Oh, and by the way, for those of you, I should have done this sooner. I have a Discord. If you'd like to join my Discord, you're welcome to. Just keep up with the game real time. And don't forget to wish list. If you like what you see, then go ahead and give her a wish list. We could use some. I think I've only got about 240, 50-ish, 240-ish wish list right now. To get noticed on Steam, you need 5,000. So I really got to hit the pavement, reach out to content creators, play testers, all them, and get some eyes on. I got to get lots of eyes on, and hopefully we'll reach that 5,000 even before the PvP Fest, because I don't know how much support I'm going to get from Steam on marketing that. So data tables, let's look at DT Heroes. Yeah. No wait, DT. See match stats, ping wheels. And where'd the hero stats go? Oh, they're flow curve. That's right. Let's see. That would be CT actually. Curve tables. Heroes. Yep. So here's the heroes. Like again, the speed. You filter on speed. These are all the speed numbers for max speed with ball using weapon, multiplier, all this stuff. So it's all right here. The weapons are there as well. All I have to do is change the CSV file and then just do a re-import and I'm done. So we got the weapons here. Damage, effective ranges, emission speed and all that. Effectiveness for AI as well. So yeah, we got all that here and in our spreadsheets. So yeah, if anyone out there is making a game with heroes or weapons, then data tables in Unreal are something to look into. And if you're not, if you use Unity, you can make you can also do I think CSV, but you have to I think put them in your game directly and parse them out. Or JSON. Yes, everyone's works. For Godot, I don't know. Anyone with Godot can maybe give us some insight on that. But yeah, data tables are good, so I recommend them. So anyway, yeah, I've been droning on and on. I'm going to kind of stop talking for a few minutes and put some nice music on. And I'm going to proceed to start entering in tasks based on the playtest feedback that we got. And then after that, I'll figure out what I want to work on next. Oh, well, yeah, we also have tables for the stats. So, like, the accolades and all, like MVP, we got that. Yeah, you're welcome, Swashbuckling Fox. Thanks for testing. I need all the testers I can get. If you ever want to play this game on your stream and with your viewers, I am open to giving you a couple of keys for that. Not afraid to say it. So that goes for you. It goes for let's see, like Just Cavino's stream as well, JetM, and all the other talented streamers who would like to give it a shot. JetM played it before, so yeah, I'll lend you a couple of keys, and we'll take things from there. The other game playtest source is GameTester.gg. For those who don't know, this is a pay service, but you get valuable feedback from this. The testers give you lots of info. They give you screenshots. Oh, I forgot to ask for the log files. So yeah, anyone still watching? I'm gonna start a thread up in the playtest discussion channel for the logs. I gotta do that off stream. So I'll give you instructions how to where the logs are, how to get them, and all that. And I think I'll do it for posterity on the stream. Go to your game, go to properties, installed files. Usually the files are installed. Go in Field of Heroes, saved, logs. Just zip the whole thing up. And then post it in Discord. That's all you gotta do. And I will give you written instructions in Discord. Now then, so back to entering the bugs. And let's put on Suing Castle. So, yeah, playing defeat music on a victory. I gotta know what that caused that. Bring up the bug tracker. And let's go ahead and start entering some bugs. When your team wins, the game may, when you're a red team, did you look at that T-post last stream for the goalie? I could not reproduce that bug. Music plays. I want a new label for this one. Let's do playtest 2025 09 10. Yeah, and Hates and Greats. That was one thing I learned from just other developers. I like that format because it cuts through. It cuts right to the important stuff. So let's create that. That one's pretty high priority bug, I think. Yeah, go ahead, use it. And I encourage, use what works. That's what I like to say, do what works. Okay. Can't see Goothorn, jump. And I could have sworn that, he wasn't even stunning people, too. I'm going to have to rewatch the stream on that. Let me get a timestamp on it. That one's kind of high to me. Because if he's not stunning anyone, that's a problem. Let's see, playtest. Now let's create another. Next bug. When... Yep. Thanks again. Yeah, this is the time to go into lurk mode for sure, because now I'm just entering bugs and working on the ball getting stuck issue. Let's see. I'll probably be on for maybe another half hour or so. I want to get some rest after all that excitement. Let's see. When... Some desert. I already have this as a bug. Yeah, well, I had a decent lunch, but yeah, I got some fruits in the house. Snack on to tide me over for sure. This one is the high bug because it's disruptive in network games. So, go back. Okay. 85 millisecond pings melee weapons get a bit jittery. I can simulate that in Unreal Editor, which is cool. Yeah, Hot Pocket sounds pretty good, actually. That one I definitely need to look into. If everyone's at 85 to 100 milliseconds, that's going to be a real issue. Next. If you cancel Lutunia Dash, she falls from the sky. I can show you that one, actually. The Lutunia. Yep, do that again. Yep, see, she just kind of falls. She needs to snap to the ground instantly when that happens. So let's do that. That's a medium priority, though. And waiting for her to finish falling is really annoying. Okay, next bug. Oh, yeah. Buff projectiles for VFX for Wizard are crazy. Let me see if I can repro that one here. Yeah, and I have pizza rolls in the house, too. So it'll be red. So here's his, and then damage up. Oh, well that's... Why was it different there? I wonder if it's the... I wonder if it was a... shoot. Now I forget which field that was. I'll have to look it up. But that's... That was pretty annoying. That is a high priority, I think. I'll have to find it in the stream. Okay, ball hanging up. Oh yeah, this is a feature I really want to have. Have an icon for the host player. So it's easy to tell. That's a new feature. That one's a high priority, I think. I really want to know who they are so that I can look at their ping and assess how much latency I've got. I may already have that. It's going to be a duplicate, but whatever. All right, so that's in. Desync issue with the ball. And this is where the logs will be really helpful. So I got to figure out desync issue in that dungeon. And the ball got hung up, stuck on the goal before it happened. Oh, I don't think... Oh, I didn't label it. Okay. Okay, this is a low priority issue. The dash sound is playing at the very start of the match. Dash cooldown. That's a very low priority. I want to know why we got kicked out of Sogbog. So that one's the highest priority. We're getting kicked out of the game is highest priority. So make sure labels are good. I'm not gonna make one for the ping wheel right now. Or like not catching the ball mid dash. That should be an easy one to do. Let me test it real quick. Yeah, you should be able to catch the ball. What is dance supposed to do exactly? What dance? Oh, dash. Yeah, dash is when a hero... It's a hero ability where they run quickly in a direction, or they float, or they punch their way in a certain... or raise, like, tidal waves in a direction. Actually, no, the latter was wrong. That's not a dash ability, but it's a movement ability. They're dashing, they might be focused on that dash. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like right now, Dodger can do it. Let me show you how that works. So Dodger, here's the ball, and I do a dash. There, now I got the ball, and that is really satisfying. But Ulrich can't do that. So Ulrich, let's see him do it. Yeah, he can't catch it. So, yep, so that's something I want to fix. And it should be an easy fix, actually. Did I already enter it? Oh, yeah, I already did. Petunia can stuck dungeon. Petunia can get stuck behind the bone gate. I gotta try and repro that. It's a high priority one. Yeah, make it more obvious to... Alright, oh, yeah. Here, I think I've heard of that. Yes, I'm using this for free. So, yeah, but I don't need much. I just want a simple bug tracker. No, and I'm the only developer on this, so there's really no need for collaborative tools. I also don't really need a build farm too much. Make it more obvious for F1. So what I can do for that is maybe have a graphic on the screen that is on the corner and then fades away slowly. But I do want to have that one's a high priority to me. So let's put that in. Prowler size. Make it aim and hold so it shows distance. That one's a little harder to do. I'm going to give that a medium. And playtest label, good. Okay. Now I'm going to go through the other stuff. Oh yeah, melee heroes. Speed up. Melee hero. Let's see, running speed. When they're using locomotion speed, technically. And they're using melee attack. They should be able to catch up with ranged heroes. I'm giving that one a high priority. Because it's my game and I get to prioritize how I see fit. Sometimes Tony debuff doesn't seem to activate. That's the bug. I don't know if I can repro this or not. We have medium. Let's give it high. Not having enough info on special map objectives. This is going to be a big deal. That might almost be an epic. That goes back to the metagame. For now, I'm just going to make it a feature. It may require a narrator or VOs. May require, no, you're not going to like this, may require longer loading screens to read metagame lore. Now, it came to my attention that some games actually purposefully have long loading screens so people can read the lore. What I could do though is have a ready, like a ready up, and then it'll just jump right into the game. So players can say, "Hey, I'm done reading this." Click, and then off they go. Let players vote to skip the throttled loading screen. That's going to be kind of a big one. Okay, what else? Make enemy ball catch radius smaller. Let's see. Make it less risky to pass the ball to teammates is the bottom line. Be able to cancel hold inputs. Do that medium. For Nittany, welcome. Thanks for the follow. My offense ability, I should be able to cancel that. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, increase the duration between catch time and kick time a little bit. And lastly, make the goal bigger or encourage the goalkeeper to play further out. Oh, actually that should be the description. And that's it. So I fix these labels here. Ah, okay, that works. Alright, let's refresh this. Let's refresh the list. And where there's okay, there we go. Okay, so this is all the feedback from the playtest. And got it. Yep, so I gotta go through these. So some of these are gonna be quick fixes, a lot of them not so much. So this is on me to prioritize based on these priority levels here, which brings me up to, let's see, how many items do I have in this list? Oh, I don't want to include the finished ones. Okay, 117. So now before this playtest, I had these other issues. More visibility ready abilities. What was that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I added audio cues that play when your ability becomes ready, but I think I need to come up. That wasn't obvious enough. There needs to be some other. Maybe the audio cues need to change. Maybe that's where the voiceovers can come in again. Now that I work on this more, I'm seeing the importance of voiceovers here a lot more. So, alright, so then we had Game Tester GG improvements that I still haven't finished either. These are past playtests I didn't finish. Creating a tutorial field to explain the basic of the game. So yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me here. Yeah, thanks for the lurk. Oh, haven't had the game freeze in lobby level since upgrading to Unreal 5.6, so this is probably fixed. Yeah, Knockback is not working smoothly over the network. What was this bug? Oh man, I had to go through this one. Offline. Oh, we haven't had the no damage problem lately. I'm gonna close this one. Yep, so, yep, organizing the list. Alright, now then. Got... Okay, I'll be on for just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I want to try and finish a thought I had about the ball. So, getting the ball hooked up on things, I fixed it so that the ball should not get stuck on the goalpost anymore. But it's still not fully ready yet. And what I had to do, oh, let's see, make sure that still works. Okay, good. So here, yeah, world dynamic, still a bit, yeah, kind of got that weird bounce. Let me look at the ball radius. Detect radius. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Actually, what is the radius of the ball itself? It's easiest to see from, let's change our perspective to top. Oh, I can't even see the ball from here. That's weird. Oh. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't attach it correctly. Okay. Now all right. So there's another bug I introduced earlier, and that I need to fix first. Yep. Let's see, create. I didn't set up the attachment for this. That's why I was working so odd. There we go. Now it'll work. Make keys back. Okay, that's better. Okay. So, I want to give the ball airtime again. I had to take the airtime out because that was the cause of the getting stuck on the goalposts. So how do I do that? Yeah, here we go. Should be doing the height. Let me close what we don't need here. Visible height delta. Z positive, thanks for the follow. Good to have you here. Oh, it's using the other solver, that's why. This is also the one of the only soccer brawlers I know of where you can actually have curved fields. You actually have on bridges and curves and stuff. That's more like it. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, good. So now it's got airtime. But oh, I thought it was gonna reset. Oh yeah, reset on dynamic curve. Yeah, that's ugly. Very ugly. Yeah, that's ugly too. Let's get a better view of that. Yeah, it snaps back to the ground. Path down start height. Wait a minute. with that, so that should work. Hey, Z Positive, we were all noobs at the start, all of us. For me, it was about 40 years ago, but all of us. Alright, let's look at that finished path. How's your 44? There's only like supposed to be like one bounce there. Where is that coming from? Works for the Amiga. What that looks like. Oh. Brutal Sports Football. Reminds me of Pigskin for 521 AD. Cool. Okay, that's the first one. What's the distance of that? 63. In the end, there are only corpses left, no more NPCs. Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, something's up with the ball path. I might not get it solved tonight, actually. That is not working as it should. And that's not something I want to start digging into on a night after 8 hours of full-time, like over 8 hours of full-time work, and then another streaming time done up to now. So. Yeah, so I know there are those who can stream. Holding a job while streaming is tough, but you gotta make time for it. You can if you love what you're doing. Okay, looks like some bug reports coming in here. Okay. Okay, so someone on Discord asked. Let's see. I want to ask if you got any tips for learning at a more professional level, like any blogs or forums people should learn to follow better. So what my learning was mostly, this I have to go way back, mostly self-taught. Always be working on something in your free time. It doesn't have to be a specific language, maybe something, a specific engine or anything. Maybe start with something that's kind of simple. Maybe Godot. That's a good launch point. There's also Unity 3D, Unreal. Unreal's a little more sophisticated. You may want to do Godot first. But don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't use a certain engine if you really want to. Get your own first-hand experience to try different things, see what you like, see if you're able to catch on. You're able to make a small game or make something a facet of a game. It doesn't have to be a complete game, but lots of self-teaching is good. As far as forums and blogs, geez, I don't really go to many of them myself. Who's that content creator on YouTube who does video game development that was great? He like even the pros watch. What's his stream? I can't recommend Captain Coder. He's a streamer that you can probably look at. The Captain Coder. He can give you probably excellent advice as well. Let me see if I can shout out his stream. Is it Captain Coder or Coder Captain?
Dude, I gotta do a little bit of deallocation. Deallocation, reallocation here. Let's get another.
Okay, let me find that game development for beginners. This might give me what I want. I gotta find that street. I want to find the content creator though. I've seen his videos before. It was so long ago. Game development for he wasn't specific to one language. So that darn, I know when I see it. So I learned Unity 3D through like multi-part videos on how to create a Hello World game. I'm looking for good videos for fairly new game developers to get into, to learn more, to maybe get into the industry even a bit more, learning how to do things. And I think forums, I don't know how successful Reddit is for your purposes, for learning, for forums and exchanging. Ryan, let's see, Lally? Okay.
Ever wanted to make your own games using Unreal Engine 4 but need a bit of help?
Okay, Unreal Engine 4, okay. Home Projects, Blueprints, and Room Reset Plus, okay. He does 5 as well. All right, so if you're already starting in, if someone's already in Unreal, then yeah, this might be a good. Ryan and Laley would be good for Unreal. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, watching good videos that walk you through click by click are excellent for me. Maybe for you too. I'm talking to the person who asked me the question. They asked me in Discord, but I like to share the answer with the viewership. So because the thing is, I started so long ago that before YouTube and before these forums, and I kind of got used to not really leaning heavily on those for such resources. So this is good though. And let's see, not for Unity. Yeah, Unity is like a 30-part snake game. It was really cool. I like doing that tutorial. Yeah, so blogs. Yeah, again, like videos. I don't really know a lot of great blogs. They're out there. I just don't know what they are. So I want to back up real quick for Sir Dr. Dark's question. You worked for Blizzard. What did you work on? And Microsoft as well. I think I can tell you that I worked on Hearthstone. And for Microsoft, I did a little bit with Halo. And it's public knowledge that the codev I work for does that stuff. So I am authorized to let you know that. So I don't want to get into details though, because and I don't know if I'm crossing a line or not. So anyway, so yeah, right now that's good. There ought to be like I can imagine there's got to be like people who have uh, links with Ryan Laley and others like Nexus for new game developers. They got to be out there. GameDev.net. What's that? I wonder how that's doing these days. I have my old blogs on here too. GameDev.net was my go-to for a while. See blogs here. How to crash Minecraft. Okay. How to improve stories. Yep, thanks. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap things up pretty soon. I don't want to fix this problem with the ball not bouncing right and pathing longer than it should tonight. I think I'm overloaded on math things to do today. So there's some blogs. Yeah, usually there are some better like informational blogs. Here we go. Tutorials. Yeah, GameDev.net tutorials. Steps to make a simple game in Unity. Yep, so you can probably use your search and see what you can find there. So those are a couple of springboard points that you can do. But what's really important is an interactive community. Like Twitch game dev streamers is a great place to hang out and try to get this information. If you go to the Captain Coder, I'm sure you'll get tons of stuff, that resources that will get you going on that. Even if it's maybe even not, because some of them are engine agnostic and are good to know. You can just learn stuff from there. I also want to do a shout out. I want to do more earlier to Swashbuckling Fox, who played with us during the test.
I'm working on a action RPG template that can be used to make multiple games. It's inspired by, it has a command menu similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake. It has combat like The Witcher 3 and stealth like Assassin's Creed. And it has multiple continents for exploring in an open world, and where you sail or fly between the continents, and it can explore the ocean as well as the air. The ocean as well as the sky.
All right. Yep, and that's Swashbuckling Fox, another fellow streamer who helped us play earlier. So, yeah, again, this is a great community to be on, and always willing to help. So I think I'm going to start finding someone to rate us off to, another game developer, which I follow many of. So let's see. We got a couple of them working right now, playing jam entries and so on. Who else is streaming? Oh, he's working on. Okay, so I'm going to rate you off to another Unreal developer, Finisfine. He is working on some really high quality graphics stuff and a horror game. So we're going to go ahead and rate off to him, and he can tell us what he's up to tonight. So again, thanks everyone for sticking around for the playtest and the post-match. And for those of you who playtested, I'm going to get back to you to get those log files. So again, thanks everyone for showing up and taking time out of your schedule, because you could be watching so many other streamers right now. You could be watching other things entirely, but you chose to be here, and that makes me happy. So thanks again for being here, and I'll be out next week. So I may do another bonus stream this week, but well, actually no, it's kind of late in the week now. I'll see you after next week.